Hello.
Hello.
Hello, besties, and thanks for joining us today. We are the Foodaholic Besties. I'm Scotty.
I'm Krishy.
And I'm Gene.
And today, we are featuring Icelandic Provisions yogurt. So this is a yogurt that's new to Krishy and to Gene, and it's one of my favorites. And I discovered it probably like about 2 years ago. And what I like is it's different from your standard yogurt. And standard yogurt's okay, but I really like this one. It's actually from Iceland originally, and I didn't know that they had Skyr, it's spelled S-K-Y-R, for like 1,000 years in Iceland. It's a major dairy product, and it actually takes 4 cups of milk to make 1 cup of Skyr yogurt.
Wait,
Skyr?
what?
So
4?
what's Skyr? What is Skyr?
It's basically, it's yogurt, but it's milk based, so it's a lot of milk and then condensed.
Oh,
yeah.
So this wouldn't be good for someone
who's lactose intolerant.
Right, so
That would be me. So.
That's a good.
Okay.
That's a good point. So it's rich, it's creamy. It's about 1/3 less sugar than your standard yogurt, and it's higher in protein because of the dairy, and it's also gluten free. And so what I like to do, because it's not as sweet, and I kind of like it because it's at that point where it's just sweet enough. I do like salty sweet combinations. So I always recommend like a salted nut to add to the yogurt. So I brought some pistachio. So
Well, I like my yogurt with granola.
Of course.
I gotta have my granola, guys.
Yes, granola's good too. I like both actually.
yeah.
So.
So let's open it up.
Yeah, let's try it.
And you'll notice that it is creamier, and I'll kind of show y'all.
I'll probably feel it later tonight because I am lactose intolerant.
But see how creamy it is, and look, I could even do
that is creamy.
Yeah.
That looks like mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's like a very thick, a good quality mayonnaise.
Oh wow.
This flavor that I have right here is
We got mine.
I have the key lime.
Yeah. Oh, do you? I got the same one then.
okay.
Yeah, because this is
Let
the
me
key
check this
lime.
out.
Wait, this is.
Wow, it's very creamy.
So first
Yeah, key lime.
try it without the nuts, and then you can add whatever you want.
Yeah,
So-
why is it so creamy though? It's like
Because
this.
of all the dairy.
Yeah, it's.
It takes 4 cups of milk for just 1 cup.
It's not
of
sweet at
Skyr.
all.
No, it's not.
Oh, let's throw some granola in.
Yeah.
I think it's just sweet enough. And then I'm gonna add pistachio. That way I'll have that salty sweet combination, which I like. Pistachio?
Yeah, it needs flavor.
Really?
I like it.
You like it? It's okay. I mean, I'm not a big yogurt fan because I don't eat yogurt, but I've never seen
I
a yogurt like
like
this.
yogurt.
This is very interesting.
And there's more protein, so you're gonna feel fuller, I guess, than your
Fuller, yeah.
standard.
Yeah,
yogurt.
you can tell by the thickness of it that it's like a
I never
meal.
heard of it at all.
I don't like it.
You didn't like it?
No.
Oh, well, honest opinions. Honest
Yeah, I'm
opinions.
sorry, but this has to be a no for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Well, I got this HEB Select granola. Granola, I have found when I go to the stores, it's very expensive, but I discovered this granola
have some?
through actually a pea coat, and it's very inexpensive. That whole box is only like $2.99.
Let me try some.
And it's by the HEB brand. HEB is a local grocer here in Texas, a local chain,
It looks real crispy.
and
kinda
it's
show.
pretty good.
This is the brand.
Wow,
From a local
Scott,
grocer.
I'm sorry, but
You're not a fan.
no, the pistachios could not give it any other
No,
flavor that I know.
try the granola.
No, the granola, same thing. It's so
Really?
bland. Like it needs.
I don't think it's that bad. Maybe
I
they
like
put
it.
some stevia or something.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of something that's sweet.
I think it's perfect. Only I think because I think the regular yogurts for me are overly sweet.
I actually love a yogurt that it's actually non-dairy. It's a coconut-based yogurt. That's the one I eat. But
Yeah.
Which one is that?
it doesn't upset my stomach or anything. It's by Man, I just drew a complete blank, besties. I'm sorry.
No.
I just know it's
We'll have to
coconut.
Google it.
Yeah, it's coconut based,
I didn't know they had that. I love this
and
one.
I
Yeah.
love that one. But
I want to know what you guys think.
I want
So,
to say it's Silk. No, it's not Silk. What's the other brand that makes it? I can't remember now.
if you guys try this, let me know what y'all think. Maybe I'm wrong, or just I don't know. I just find it very boring, and I wouldn't want to eat this every day. I would get bored.
I love it.
I mean, it's like no, I don't like
I mean,
it.
to me, it just tastes very healthy. Like very, very healthy.
Well, I agree. It's boring. And healthy doesn't have to be boring. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't
To me,
find
it's just
any
to
pleasure
me, I
or
prefer. I would
flavor.
like for it to be a little sweeter, and it's not.
Mm-mm.
And yes, I understand exactly what you're saying. It's very thick base.
Yes. And normally, with yogurt, I think I like the yogurts that have pieces of fruit. I like those type of yogurts that have, and the fruit will give it that natural sweetness. And this one just no.
It's been compared to like Greek yogurt, which is also thicker. But I wonder, that way you're not throwing out the baby with the bathwater. Like if you were to have this in a glass bowl, and then you added fruit to it, I wonder if that would do the trick.
I was gonna mention, what if you spread this on a what do you call it? The not a toast, but what's that other bread? The
Like
A
sourdough?
bagel?
A bagel. Maybe on
that
a
could be
bagel.
interesting.
Yeah, like a blueberry bagel, maybe.
You know,
that.
there's some baking recipes, like desserts, that sometimes you use yogurt. I'm curious if you could. This would be a good one because it's so milk based.
Like maybe use the plain version, right?
It
For-
reminds me of It just reminds me of cottage. No, not cottage cheese, but I don't know.
I know what
I'm
you're
so
talking
sorry.
about.
Yeah, I just don't know. It's not for me.
It is thicker. I do like it a lot. That's like my favorite yogurt. But I know we all have different tastes.
Oh,
To
definitely.
me, honestly,
Some of us have
it reminds me of mayonnaise.
Really? I don't even think mayonnaise is that thick.
It reminds me the feeling of it, the texture of it in my mouth. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh, it reminds me of Philadelphia cheese. Even though I
wow.
like Philadelphia cheese.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it because it's very thick for me.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah,
But-
besties, let us know. I want to
let us
know.
know.
I'm
Yeah.
curious.
So am I. Maybe I'm not giving it a chance, or I don't know, but
And speaking
Yeah.
of that, I was reading an article just on all the cable choices we have, all the different channels that are out there, all of the, I guess, internet channels. So there's a lot that we can choose. And I was thinking, is there a channel that doesn't exist that you think should exist, like with certain programming? And what would that channel be?
oh, that's
for you?
interesting. That's a good question.
I say exercise channel. Imagine you know how the Food Network is always like you can tune in and you're watching recipe after recipe after recipe, cooking show,
Which is
whatever.
very popular.
Exercise, you can just tune in, turn on the tube and
Yeah.
it might be yoga, Pilates, or
Don't they have videos already?
Zumba.
And,
Zumba or
CD.
aerobics. No,
But like
but
a-
I'm saying on all
Like a cable channel.
cable channel, running all those shows. Why not?
yeah.
Yeah. What I like about that is exercise tends to be, for me, communal. Like if you go to a gym, sometimes I'm inspired because everybody else is working out, so I'll work out, as opposed to if it's just me, I may not.
Yeah.
But if there's a channel, it almost
Yeah.
feels like you're a part of the community, I would think, and then you're working out
Yeah.
too. So, okay, let's Zumba or let's do yoga together. And you're basically
There's
looking
like
at the TV.
chefs becoming big, media influencers because they're on TV, like Gordon Ramsay and all these other chefs. Rachel Ray, remember how she started? Why not have like, can you imagine all those athletes that can have an impact on that channel? They
That's
can
true.
have influence on people. You can tune into them, and you'll start following them, and maybe they can motivate people to exercise.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Gene, what channel would you want?
I think something educational. Like sometimes I know that I'm not really good at math, You know, so I think like a math channel that would teach, you know, I mean, maybe for kids, you know, that, you know, you'll just have like different levels of, you know, that someone teaching math, I don't know, multiplication on a Tuesday, division on a Wednesday, you know, like, but constantly just going to where you can tune in and watch that, you know, and then at the same time make it like a, not necessarily like a Sesame Street per se, you know, but something similar to that, like, you know, where it's gonna, kids will watch like constantly instead of watching cartoons all day or watching, I don't know, whatever they watch nowadays, but you know, something more in the like education line. Yeah. So,
And for me, I'll probably like, it's gonna be similar because I do like the idea of learning something. And it would be cool if there was a channel on maybe learning different languages, you know, and it doesn't have to be like the full extent, but you're learning phrases and words and even maybe even Latin, even though it's a dead language, but from that you could learn so many other languages. So I think it would be cool if there was like a learning language channel.
Yeah.
That's fun. You know, like you're gonna want to actually tune in.
Right. Yeah.
Because I think if it's fun and informative, that's what gets me engaged.
Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking the same way.
Guys, look at this. That's how thick it is. It doesn't even fall. It's like a blizzard.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Look at that.
Chrissy, I want to put it over your head. Like a blizzard.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, shoot. Let me try it. Let me put it on your head.
Oh, you can. Oh, you know what this is good for? Like you can put it as a mask.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah. You want all the flies to follow you? Yeah.
It doesn't not even move. That's how thick it is.
Yep.
And besties, just to tell you a little bit about HEB, our local grocer. You know, it actually started with this lady named Florence, but she moved her family to Kerrville, Texas, and she started her little grocery store at her family home in just a one room with a $60 loan. Can you imagine?
Whoa.
Can you imagine? And now they have over 350 stores, and it's even
HEB's
in Mexico. It's huge, and they have their own products now. And then her son took over. I think his name was
Henry?
Henry Edward Butt. That's where the HEB comes in. And then now his son, youngest son Charles, is the president of the company. But anyway, it's a huge local grocer here in Texas. Well, besties, that was yummy in my tummy. Not.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, it wasn't.
Okay, 2 thumbs down.
I'm sorry. Icelandic.
I don't want to, talk negative about products.
No,
everybody has a different palate, and
I say yes.
So maybe with some stevia in there,
it's perfect the way it
work
is.
a little better.
So let us know what you think.
Let us know. We're curious.
Leave a comment.
So again, besties, thank you for joining us for another episode of Foodaholic Besties. Comment down below, like this video, share it, and subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe.
Please subscribe. We have lots of people watching, but we really need you to subscribe. And hit that notification bell. And remember,
live, laugh, love, and eat.